Hey everybody, welcome back to Hustle House Performance Automotive.
Hey y'all.
Coming to you from the armpit of the world, the tropical rainforest, formerly known as Dunbar, PA. It's been raining hard, guys. A lot of you guys in the area probably been hit pretty hard. Thoughts and prayers to all you folks out there in Wheeling. Just went through a pretty bad flood. Well, we've been getting some flooding here too. No, the creek ain't jumped the bank and the garage ain't floated away, but it's been flooded inside of the camper, and well, we can't have it getting ruined. Nor can we afford to put a brand new rubber roof on it. So me and Sweet Mama's going to get up there and smear some salve around on it and hope that does the trick.
I'm so excited. Yes,
ma'am. It's just about to rain again, which is awesome. We're going to have to try to shimmy and wedge this thing in the garage, so once we get the roof cleaned up, we can dry it out and keep it dry long enough to get the coating on it and let it set up. We got our fingers crossed that we don't fall through the roof, because it's been leaking a little bit, and that the coating's like a year old. We're hoping it's not hard as a rock in the can. So all right, well, we're gonna get this thing yanked out of here. We're gonna drag it out in the middle of the parking lot. We're gonna wash it up, and we're gonna get her in the garage before it tears off raining. Well, that was easy. I don't think we're going to beat the rain, Sweet Mama. We're going to get wet.
Oh, but, yeah.
My thought is maybe we'll just hand scrub the roof, and we'll try to knock some of the goo off of the outside, but not perfectly, but presentable maybe. And then we'll get the Buick and the GTX out and just cram it in there. Whatever we got to smash to get it in there.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. The Buick in the rain again.
Yep. And then we'll have to try to dry the roof up, and may have to leave it sit overnight and then coat it tomorrow. But that's what I got going on in my head. I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. We're going to get wet. Yeah, I ain't convinced that we're not going to fall through that roof, Sweet Mama.
Looks too lumpy and bumpy.
Yeah, it's kind of got this now. We were up there last year and sealed the edges, and it looked good. But it took on to leaking here just recently with all this rain this spring, and yeah, it didn't fare so well. So I hope for the best. It's okay. I won't get ya. I won't get ya.
That's trust right there. Can't see anything it's doing.
No. How crummy that door is.
Oh yeah.
This will be the first wash this year, right?
Yeah.
I know. We should take better care of our camper. All y'all campers out there, but hey, we've been busy, man. You see what we do every week.
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing. And how can we do almost nothing if we were cleaning this thing? Yeah. Have a gawk at that coming out there. That going. Hey, a little history on this thing. For anybody cares to listen. We bought this camper off of a fella that had that tin building. The previous owner owned both this and that brown building. So we had a tornado come through here one time through the village of Hopwood, which is not far, and it knocked that building down on this camper and poked a couple little holes. There was a bigger camper that took all the stuff. And this one took a couple of little holes to the roof, a little smack in the face kind of thing.
Let that smile right off your face.
And we went to buy this, and we seen that laying there in a big pile, like all stacked up. They tore it down, and we made a deal on both of them. So
We adopted two misfits.
yeah, so one would think that this would go back in there, but we got too much junk in there for this to go in. But that's the ultimate goal. We're going to get this thing done. Someday we're going to put a legitimate new rubber roof and probably replace the wood on the roof. And at that point, it'll probably definitely get back in there. Whatever
yeah.
we got to do,
Definitely.
to make that happen. That's what's going to happen.
Jeez, what's up with that nastiness right there? It's like someone with a taco Tuesday.
Where'd that come from? And like it was under the crater in the phone.
It's trying to keep the deal.
Hey, I wonder if that little gutter was full and like the water was backing up into under the roof kind of thing. Think? I don't know. Probably not. Hey, it's the worst this camper's ever looked. Literally, probably in its entire existence. Look how black that door is. Hey, we live right
You
beside.
say that with a smile.
Yeah, we live right by the tracks, and there's side-by-sides, quads, dirt bikes going up the tracks, like literally 15 feet away from this thing, all day, every day. So even at nighttime, in the middle of the night. But yeah, that's where we're getting the dirt from.
Oh, that sounds awful.
I figured we'll stick the ladder here so that the hose can knock it over while we're up there.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, and then we can jump
Eh.
and to get off. Yep. Daggone. Looks like my body work up here. All wavy and stuff.
Ew, my.
I got a pretty suspicious feeling we might be stepping down through, We will at that moment become honorary members of the Blue Tarp Mafia because we can't replace the roof right now.
If that happens, I hope to God it goes viral.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope for our best. Might have to tie off up here, get a safety harness so I don't go down through the roof. And
Honey, where are you at? Oh.
this one's a little safer, Mama.
Look at my little bird.
What's the matter?
That's so cute. You didn't drop no eggs out, did you?
I didn't even look. I didn't even know it was on there.
Aww.
Boy, better go look.
You have a mama mad at you.
All right, chicken or egg? Which comes first? Do you wash the roof because the water comes down and then wash the sides and then blow detergent and water and dirt up on the roof again? Or do you do the sides and then get the white mucky stuff that comes off the roof all over the sides you just washed?
For us
And then
folks who
rinse
don't
it?
like to do nothing, I'd probably just wash the roof and blow it over the side. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to pressure wash this as lazily as possible, and then I'm going to scrub the roof, and then I'm going to rinse the whole thing with clean water. However it turns out, that's how it turns out. Oh no.
really thought you were gonna put that in a bucket and use a little handle thing.
I bet this is going to get slick, this soap on it. Think? I can hear it crunching under my feet. This roof is not, it's not like it ought to be.
Well, I think you used all the bottle of that. What is that? Like crud killer?
I used a lot of crud killer on it. Stuff works pretty good if you use it right. I don't know how to use it right. It's never worked good for me. But I hear it works pretty good if you use it right.
Going all over your nice, clean, fancy wash job down
That's
there.
all right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there is some whiteness underneath there, huh? I ain't as white as I once was. There's only 2 screws holding this on, so you know we've been up here before. And they weren't even tight.
Really?
I'm for real.
Daggone it, love. And we wonder why we don't deserve nice things.
It's probably why the roof's leaking, because these screws are so long, probably going down through the roof and the ceiling and the wall and everything else.
I guess if they don't hit the floor, we still have hope.
Ooh, anybody hear that?
I can almost feel it in my bones.
Ew.
Pretty sure those things are alive. TV. Oh man. It looks super mesh.
Everything in me screaming, do not pressure wash that roof. Do not put pressure on it. But I got to figure out why it's saying that. That's the kind of guy, I got to know why I'm not supposed to pressure wash it. And the only way I'll figure it out is if I pressure wash it. So
You're gonna have half the roof like flying over towards the
yeah, I'm
railroad
thinking
tracks.
like tar paper in a windstorm kind of look going on.
Totally bad idea.
Yeah, but it's like it's got so much filth and gross in there that nothing's going to stick to it. I really got to get it clean, or else it's going to leak anyway. You know, so.
What are we doing with that hole?
Well, I'll just spray around that. It's just a little hole.
Oh my!
Well, that was easy. Man, I get wet. Just in time for the darkness to fall. This is what we got to get it into here. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I think maybe if I kind of catty corner it a little bit, we can gain a couple inches, you know. But if we put something diagonal in a square hole, doesn't that make it longer? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try to get in here without smashing into that. So, I'm going to back it in. Sweet Mom's going to be super, super loud and vocal, telling me to stop before I hit something.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And we're going to get it in here and see what the inside looks like. I bet she's soaked.
Oh yeah. Make sure it's rolling in case we lose another garage door. Ew, it's so tight. You're doing great. Looks lovely. Psycho. A little bit. There you go. A little bit. Ew. Stop. Oh my. Eesh.
Ooh, that baby barely fits, don't it?
Yeah. Exactly. Look at that. Surprised you didn't knock off her level. Oh, looks like it's already leveled up. Good job, love. First time around, too.
We can do
Man, am I glad that's the times you drive.
battery. Dang it. Well, did all that for nothing. There's not a drip in here, guys. Not a drip. Like it must have to rain sideways or something because we get a little drip here. See that little bubble?
It'll end up being a little one. It gets to be big.
Yeah, and you can see where it dripped on the table a time or two and got away from us. And then we had this little drip here. Same old funky crusty stuff that came out of the ceiling. Came out from right here. Just a couple little drips. And that's it.
It comes out there onto the floor.
Oh, somewhere else here, but
Right here.
oh, okay, yeah, out of here.
I wiped it down already.
But there's nothing there.
That's why I leave that there.
It's just how can I pressure wash and scrub and walk on it and everything else and then not get a drip? I don't know. But anyway, while I was up there and it was getting dark and I was in a hurry, I could see a couple little dry rotted little cracks above the bedroom where it has never ever leaked.
I forgot about this one over here too, honey.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
What?
The backstory on this thing. This thing is a 1992 Fleetwood Wilderness camper. And the gentleman that had it before us was like, I don't want to say fanatic because that sounds like you're making fun of somebody, but he was really into camping and stuff. And he super duper took care of this thing. And I don't have a very good memory, but one thing I remember him saying was he was at a campground with this thing and he was like up on a hill looking down at it and his original white roof was shining, you know, it was looking all good on his vintage trailer, you know. Oh, if he could see that baby now, it's just, it looks like vomit. It's all different colors. It's bad. It's bad. But this is what, 27 or 29 foot?
29 foot.
This is 29 foot. And I've told people before I wouldn't want it an inch bigger or an inch shorter, or a foot bigger, a foot short. It's perfect size, what I'm saying.
It's just perfect.
It's just perfect. Suits us just fine, and we don't have the heart to see the roof leaking and it getting ruined.
Well, he also did like nice upgrades before we got it to where now the only thing besides a roof, we don't really need anything else.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to keep it that way.
Like we said, this thing was in a
Tornado?
building that a tornado blew down on, and got some little duct tape patches up there above the door, but it's never leaked there. There's a handful of patches above that where it poked holes in it, but it's all held up. Nothing's ever leaked there.
We got like a little dribble here one time.
Well, prove me a
Listen,
liar,
it come
will
down
ya?
right here and lands there.
Anyway, yeah, you'd think it would really gush out of there because like a building fell on it there.
Well, listen, after 2 dribbles, I'm done. It's time to get on it. There's
Yeah.
4 total.
Yeah, so yeah, we hope we can seal it up. It really needs the whole roof redone, and it's going to get it. It just ain't going to get it right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Better get worse.
It just ain't in the budget. We're going to leave this thing drip dry tonight.
Uh-huh.
And she's doing her things with her hands and stuff. I don't know what that means. Oh, but hey, besides all that, we can't do a whole lot now. We want to just hopefully let it dry in here tonight and just go home and watch YouTube. Yeah, and then we'll come back tomorrow and we will we'll show you the glue we got for it, the rubber roof, and we'll just smear it all over the place and we'll get it down the sides and dripping in the windows and everything else.
I hope it pulls off a miracle.
Yeah, I will say the membrane was like dry rotted and sliced right around the top edge where it comes down, where it's like sharp plywood, and it was like wicking the water in there. The plywood was getting fat, you know. So we put that rubber tape on there, and let me tell you guys, that stuff's pretty wicked. That stuff's really nice.
It's amazing.
But we put some kind of sealer around it because we didn't trust it, because we don't know nothing, you know. And that sealer's just all falling off. You know, I don't know what kind it was, or I would be bad mouthing it right now. I don't remember what kind it was, but we got to get.
Okay, we have more over there.
Yeah, we'll finally get revenge on whoever made that stuff. But We got to rip that off, and we'll probably dump that stuff around, and we'll smear it out and hope for the best. Because we got to get out of town for a while. You know, we got to get out in the woods. Yeah, we were never camping, folks. I wasn't. You know, I'd rather be under a car, laying on the ground in the garage. You know what I mean? But
That's my first RV.
we found a campsite or two that are very slightly populated, I would say. And our schedule lets us camp through the week. So a lot of times we're like the only people walking around the campground where we go. So it's pretty awesome.
That's perfect for me.
Yeah, if it was like normal campgrounds where it's like a circus and there's people running everywhere, and there's sliding boards and kids screaming and quads spinning and stuff, I probably wouldn't like that at all. But
Nope.
we got it pretty good where we go, and we can't wait to go because it's awesome. But speaking of going, we got to go home. We got to go home. The dog's starting to throw fuss. She wants some food.
She's probably mad because her bed's not made.
Yeah.
She don't have her pillow.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm soaking wet.
Are you mad, girly, because you ain't got your therapeutic pillow too? Told you that was a problem.
Well. Girly. Girly.
She's trying to find you.
She's like, you're watching me eat. I don't like to be watched. All right,
rude.
guys, we're back. Looky what I'm spying here. Sweet Mama is not real impressed with the way that the roof bow's underneath her.
Nope. So all the body parts are equally distributed.
Yep. Hey, like we said before, this thing was underneath a building that collapsed. So it was right up our alley, you know? Stuff destroyed and junk. That's the ones we go after. But
That's the
yeah.
third time you said that. This roof's going to collapse. I know it.
But it's been all patched up, patch upon patch, on top of another patch.
Not because of us. We only patched it once.
Yeah, we only did a little bit of patching. We ran that little patch the whole way up both sides because it was wicking in the wood coming in from the sides. So
This is such a bad idea.
that's what we're dealing with. I don't know if you can hear the wood cracking underneath me or not, but
Oh, God, there's another crack.
that's
there's
what we got
another
going on. You can see here
Oh, my.
some of these little holes,
Oh, dear Lord, that's soft.
some of which look like they've been leaking for a while because they're black
Oh,
inside, you know? And some of which, you can see that the pressure washer ripped them right open.
Some of which?
Yeah, a couple here and there. But yeah, for the folks that hear the saying, don't ever open up a pressure washer wide open on your roof when you're a camper, this is what they're talking about. We got all kind of little holes in it. But
See, this is why I say curiosity kills the cat, guys, because every time he gets curious, he has to try it. He has to touch it. He has to pick at it.
well, my defense, where the pressure washer ripped it open, it's like nice brown wood underneath. But where it was rotted and split, it's got black wood under it where it was rotted.
Well, I think that was a bad idea.
So I think what we got to do is we got to cut little patches like them but smaller. Put on every little thing where it needs it. And then we have to clean up the caulking around the edges. It's falling off.
Oh, that's worse than a tub that you seen back in the day with mold around it.
That's pretty nappy. But we got to clean that up, patch these little holes, wipe the thing down real quick, and then we can start rolling the stuff on it. This air conditioner, this is the original air conditioner from 1992. And somehow, by God's good grace, it still blows cold air.
Oh, it's amazing. You'll freeze to death.
Yeah, so I'm not going to rock the boat. There's no leaks around it. It doesn't leak around it anywhere. So, yeah, I'm not going to create more problems for ourselves. And this roof has got pretty much its life expectancy times 2 so far. I don't know that coating this thing's going to get us more than a year out of it. That's what I'm saying. So,
It ain't. It's probably expired by now.
yeah, so probably next year you can expect to see us doing a roof repair on an old camper. So without further ado, we're going to start peeling up caulking and patching little cracks. Ready to go, Sweet Mama?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's get this done.
Dang, I could put my finger right through that one.
Stop it. That's the one I was playing with. We're going to make it double.
Yeah, here's what we're dealing with here. I think we put this white stuff on.
Yeah, we put it over top because we didn't want to wire well it and make it worse.
Yeah, so we're going to pretty much do the same thing. We're going to try to get some of this crummy crap off of here, though, without ripping the roof.
That's more than crummy. It looks like you're going to get pink eye if you touch your eyeball.
Yeah, look at that. This rubber is so fragile that we dare not get real rowdy with it. We'll have us a big old hole to fix. And it'll be underneath this, and that'll be a mess. So we're just going to try to scrape the dirt layer off. You know, when like you make your own jelly, and it sits in the basement for 20 years, and it's got that mold on top of it when you take it off, and you just scrape that mold off, and then you just put that jelly right on your sandwich. It's good underneath. That's what I'm saying. You got to scrape the mold off though.
That's why you make someone else's sandwich first.
Yep. Mama!
I didn't know it was in there. You're going to get it all over it.
Oh.
I mean,
Thanks for that.
sorry.
Daggone it.
I didn't know it was in there.
Oh, britches.
Time to take it off.
Clean this mess up.
You want the rest of that?
Can't waste it. No, can we? It broke.
Looks like anything only cracked that got wet today, honey. My bad. I'm sorry. Bet you that was satisfying, wasn't it? Just plucking away.
Just rip it off of there. All the cleaning I did on this roof is for nothing. I am making a mess. Daggone it.
Making a mess all over the floor and everything. At least you're getting it.
That's how I roll, I guess.
Well, while you're having fun over there, just playing and stuff that's like tedious and throwing it all over the place, I'm gonna sit there and take this white stuff, cut it up, and probably put it on some of these holes that the pressure washer probably made.
Okay. You gonna sit there and do that? Or you gonna stand there? You gonna sit there?
I think I'm gonna sit there and look at that.
That's pressure washer. That was, it's on me.
All right, while he's over there playing around, patching and playing with putty, are you really getting that close?
What?
It looks like you're getting pretty deep.
Wow.
Wow.
To the bone, baby. To the bone.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna sit there and cover up all these little nasty holes that you said the pressure washer made, and I'm gonna use this lovely RV sealant. Where's the stuff right here, babe? Big old fat tape. My sister-in-law Katie gave us. My brother-in-law Ed. Whichever one, they're both the same.
Yes, sir. We'll put her to good use.
Heck yeah, we can almost do rows and strips of it and just do the whole
This
thing.
nightmare. If we had like 3 more rolls, we'd just do the whole roof with that.
Exactly.
Yep.
Why waste our time? Thanks, guys. What am I supposed to do? Peel this stuff? What is that? What am I seeing? It's like a...
Nah, you're gonna touch it. Ain't gonna stick to nothing.
Well-
You wanna play with stickers and use a little kid?
Tell me I haven't done this a time or two.
Yeah, well, let's say. Gonna be a busy girl. Better get after it.
Oh, honey, I got my first Band-Aid put on. It looks so cute.
Hot dog.
That hole, and I pushed it in there and just pressed it out, you know, like as if I was kneading dough. And it's still sticky around the edges, but look at that.
Look what you can do. Well, there's kind of what that looks like whenever you're lazy and you don't feel like doing it, but you do it anyway. That's what you end up with. I kind of got the loose stuff off of it. Probably need to go over it a little better and get the real loose stuff off. Maybe blow it off a little bit, wipe it down. There's that's what's been falling off of it right there. I've got it everywhere. By golly, I think I did 3 trailers in here.
That looks good, honey.
Yep.
Oh, look, it looks like I got white chicken pox. They're everywhere. I'm not even half. I got a full roll, and I got all that way to go.
Dang, no, we have to call this thing patches.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Dang, go on, love. Looks like you blew everything apart. And you got some pants on.
You ain't even halfway done. Yeah, my pants are still wet. Hey, we got a message from a guy that's got some discount steel for the Hillman project, and we need it badly. This project is on hold until we get some steel, so hopefully we can go make a deal. We can go do that right now, and commence on this in a few minutes. Mama.
Okay.
You're caulking my mess.
Many unbearable hours later.
You grounded me? Huh? You can't get up here, can you? Aw, you just want to get up here with Big Daddy, don't you? Jump. Come on, girlie. You can do it. Come on. I dare you. Get up the ladder. I've seen it on YouTube. I know it can be done. Your dog's making a lot of ruckus down there. Cupcakes, that stinks.
I'm sorry, I had chili and cornbread.
All along the sides? All along the sides.
Oh, my kneecaps ain't liking this at all. Ah. It just sounds like you're walking on like a bag of potato chips. You know, this thing. You can hear it crunching and smashing underneath you. I think we've got a grand total of like 37,000 patches on it now.
Yeah, there's only 32.
Okay, well, it's more than any other camper ever in existence.
Okay, that.
So, yeah, patches is a pretty appropriate name for this thing. Hey, if you can spy down here, look what we got. We went and got us some steel for that project right there.
Ta-da!
Stump jumper. Yes, we did. To go get it, we had to pass like Home Depot, and we had to pass 2 Dairy Queens. One was too full, the other one was too full too in a drive-through. Then we had to pass Wendy's. So we got back here about 9 o'clock at night.
We didn't pass Wendy's though. We
we went right in there. We
New
went first,
Frosty.
actually. Yep, they forgot our sweet tea, so we had to go back through.
Oh yeah.
But it took a while. Chevelle's like, she's either really wanting up here, or
She does.
really has to go number 2. One or the other. I'm not
I
sure
give her
what
some
the-
ice cream, so it's possible.
Oh, this is where back eggs are born and bred up here. Well, we got her all patched up, and Sweet Mama just swept the whole thing.
Yes, I did.
So we're going to read the directions on this, and we're going to follow them to a T.
Mm-hmm.
Apply using a 3/8 roller, brush, or paint sprayer. We got like a 3-inch roller. It's part of 3/8, right?
Yeah.
Apply to clean,
better.
dry surfaces, free of dirt, silicone, loose paint, rust, grease, coal tar, and other contaminants.
Why are you reading? Why are we even bothering?
Okay.
Why don't we just open the
We
window
know
spread it
we're
on?
like, yeah.
What is that stuff? Hey, that's supposed to be highly recommended.
Oh, okay. Liquid rubber, RV roof coating. Never heard of it, but by the sounds of the name, it's exactly what we're looking for.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The ratings were outstanding.
This stuff's been sitting here for 2 years. 1 year.
Don't say that, because if I leave a review, it's my fault now.
Oh.
Thanks, honey.
But still looks just Jim Dandy to me.
I hope it
Ooh,
Oh.
that stinks. I already got it all over me. How does that happen? I didn't do anything.
All right. Should we ask people to guess how many patches are up here on this roof?
Are you going to count them?
Yeah, I'll count them after,
Okay.
we get started.
Okay, how are we going to do this? Leave in the comments? What are you doing?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if someone comes close in there, because we'll look that way. This means they probably sat there and froze it, and they probably counted. Missing one. Right there.
Okay, now remember, there are patches on top of patches. So, are you going to count those patches individually, or just like one stack of patches is one patch? How you doing?
One big stack of patches is just a patch.
Okay, because there's 1, 2,
Make it
3,
easy for 'em 'cause there's too
4,
many.
5, 6 patches right here.
Nope, just one big slapper.
That's one big mamma jamma right there.
I'm guessing the lucky winner will win. Put their name down there and, send us an email with their address. Maybe we'll give them a sticker.
We'll edit that up because we can't afford to give stuff away.
Yeah. That looks pretty. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
I'm pretty sure Sweet Mama wants to dump this out because I told her 3 times I'd like to have a paint pan to roll that on there. She wants to dump it, so it looks like we're dumping it. I don't know. We got 2 buckets of this, 2 1-gallon buckets. I don't know how we're going to make it. Once with 2, we're going to get 2 coats out of 2. I don't know. Pretty sure that if we dump it on here, we're going to get halfway with 1 bucket.
That looks pretty runny.
Okay. We'll do our best with what we got, just like we always do.
Alrighty then.
All right. Dump her out there, sweet mama.
You know this is gonna go rolling that way, right? You got that roller ready?
Well, I got a camera hand and I got a roller hand here.
Yeah.
So,
Protect the roller hand.
tell me what to do here and I'll do it. Whoa, don't dump it toward me. Okay, somebody's got to do
Give me that.
Okay, here we go. This isn't working out. It's transparent.
Maybe it's already on there and we just don't know it. I need to hit a bump somewhere so I can roll all the way. There we go.
This ain't gonna work at all.
Why not?
It's too thin.
Maybe that's why it needs 2 coats.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
we're going with.
Besides, I'm gonna get in the cracks and crevices and I'm gonna make sure it does. Look at that.
I don't know if that smells my socks or if it's that stuff that smells like socks.
I'm afraid it's gonna go over the side of the camper like people do with the RVs or in trailers.
It's all right. Little black streaks. Never hurt nothing.
Get that back down there. Got a lip.
This looks amazing already.
It does. I'm loving it.
Look what you can do.
This ain't all I can do, let me tell you. You see these patches? That's all right. I did all those. Slapped them on pretty good, didn't I?
Hey, if there's a camper out there in the world that needed like special assistance, that like needed
Don't put in Della's eye.
stuff rigged up, you know, it came to the right place.
Get that all the way around it.
I don't know. This stuff's awful thin looking. Oh, did you hear that?
Yes, I heard that. It's gonna go this way, but I wanted to go over there and start.
Okay,
So
well
it's
that means
gonna
I
make
have
it
to
a little
move. My back hurts, so I'm stepping out to get around me.
Better get a run on it.
Man, that stuff stink. We might get like 10 coats out of this stuff if it goes on that thin. You know? Just want to cover that little thingy up. Get closer. Oh, come on.
Did that suffice, honey? Look at that dip.
What a mess. This roof just needs burnt.
Don't say that. Till it gets outside the building.
Okay, let me move my carcass here.
All right. Oh, that's really soft.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard it. It's like a scary movie
What
up
am I
here.
supposed to do? You gotta get behind that vent there, so I wouldn't paint myself to where I couldn't get back there, you know?
I'm going over there where it's nice and strong.
Soft.
Nuh-uh, right
Is that a big
here.
hole right there?
Where? You talking about right there?
No,
That you stepped?
no.
Where?
Keep going.
There's grass
Right
right
by
there.
the patch.
Look at that.
Yeah, is that a hole?
You just put that up here.
Is that a hole?
No, it's grass. See?
Okay.
It means you got dirty
right,
socks,
then.
feller. It did nothing.
Ooh, I can hear cracking.
You're supposed to pour.
Poor?
Yeah,
I'm very poor, honey. I've been poor since you met me.
I know. That's crazy, huh?
Uh-huh.
We thought we'd prosper by now.
Hey, any of y'all need some classic car auto parts? We got a classic car auto parts junkyard in our backwoods here. Smelly Auto Wreckers. They buy cars. They sell used auto parts. You can check them out back in Dunbar High Pile Road back here in Dunbar, PA, Fayette County, armpit of the world. Give them a call, 724-277-8976. Ask for Nancy and she'll hook you up.
Armpit.
By golly.
Keep saying armpit of the world. You know how many people are over here that probably want to smack you for that?
Well, they know I'm kidding.
We use deodorant too, you know. Hurry up and get it done. Do it.
Sweet mama, relax. Okay, it's past quitting time, about 10 minutes past quitting time, so sweet mama's ready to go right now. Right now. Not 5 minutes from now, not 2 seconds from now. Right now. I'm kidding. No, it's pretty late. And, well, we got the first coat on. Nobody fell, didn't broke their neck. Nobody's ankle got twisted when it went down through the roof.
Looks beautiful and there ain't no overruns.
Yeah, I only got like a half a gallon on me, so
Yeah, how did I get all over you?
I don't know. Pretty successful night, I would say. I guess we gotta leave this set up for like 8 hours, and then we'll try to smear another one on it. We got one more bucket, and I better do it because that's all she's getting. I think it'll do all right. That stuff smears on good, and it makes you sick to your stomach, makes you have to go to the bathroom when you're smelling it, you know. But so that means it's good, right?
Yeah, I mean, you did something right.
All right, we'll be back in a minute.
What are you up to? That's a dumb question, ain't it?
Well,
Very dumb.
another day, another debacle. I just opened this. Look, I don't even know how I made it from there to here. I don't know.
You got it on your hat too.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Anyway, it's like 110 outside, and that makes it like 150 in here on top of this camper.
Oh yeah,
So we're not going to play around too long.
maybe 170.
Right. Now this is still tacky. This is first coat from last evening, and we got our cleanest dirty socks on, and they're ripping all the fuzz right off the bottom. It's like Velcro.
Maybe textured, it might help.
We could probably walked, if this trailer was like, we could have probably walked up it because we're Spider-Man, you know. But yeah, we're going to hurry up and get this done because I'm going to melt. I'm going to melt. All right. Sweet mama's back in action. Got her pants all cuffed up, and
Dang right.
she's looking the mark now.
Huckleberry Finn ain't the only one that can pull that off. I'll tell you right now.
Yep, we could go hunting for crawdads when you got the pant legs all rolled up like that.
That's right.
Walking right down Dunbar Creek.
Every time I do this, it reminds me of your father.
Oh, yeah?
Remember how he'd cuff his pants?
Oh, yeah.
It was cute.
Yeah, he was straight out of the 50s.
He pulled it off.
50s never died of dad.
That's right. He pulled it off.
I'm going to tell you right now, honey,
What?
it's hot up here. If it wasn't for them
I'm
fans,
melting! I'm melting!
wasn't for them fans being so dirty, I'd turn them right on right now.
Oh no. Ooh. Those will make a mess. Those need cleaned, by the way. As you mentioned the other day. You need to pressure wash those suckers.
Wow. That is the thickest, heaviest paint job I've ever seen right there.
Have you ever seen me do anything thick and heavy? Okay, this means something to me, okay?
All right then.
All right, this is gonna happen. Watch it not dry.
Will you do it to the point that we need to go get another can of this, or you just want to spread it out
I'm just gonna keep spreading it out.
to make it work?
If I ran out, I'll just get some spray paint and go over the back part.
Yeah. We'll just sleep on the side that's got the most coating on it.
Exactly.
And we'll
This
touch
looks
it.
lovely. Look at that, halfway done, love. I need some more gooby stuff.
Well, we're going to be mopping up the sweat up here, is what we want. Nothing's going to
I
stick.
need some more sticky
Because I
stuff.
got it dripping off my
I'll do the hard
places.
stuff, you do the easy stuff.
places are dripping.
Go over there
Yeah.
and relieve yourself. Just blast it everywhere.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
What's all this stuff?
Not too much now.
This guy.
That's just texture.
Just thought he'd come in there.
Well, he's already done for, so let's just cover him over.
Bum, bum, bum.
That'll be one. Look at that. That could have been one less hole. You know,
Okay, here we go.
just a little bit.
I enjoyed
satisfying
all
is
way
that?
too much.
Just coat it. Look at that.
Right around the corner.
That's right.
Down on the corner. Out here in the street.
Now see, I was going for a movie. It's all along the sides. All along the sides. Icky, icky, smelly dog poo.
I don't think anybody understands what you just said.
Wow, you should put it in there because Drop Dead Fred was awesome.
All alongside, all up here, let me have a smelly dog poo. All alongside, all up here, let me have a smelly dog poo.
Oh, you're doing a lovely job, honey.
Thicker and heavier. Yes, ma'am.
That thicker and heavier is going to catch a lip and the wind's totally going to blow it back
Power
and
up
rip the
there.
whole thing.
Yeah, just jam it on there. You can't worry about the wind or rain or.
Give it like a hairpiece.
It's all about getting her on there, you know.
Ew.
It's all about getting her on there. Okay. She's all yours, sweet mama.
Ooh.
All right, what's the plan here? What's the new revelation we're coming up with?
I think we're going to give it one coat around here. I'm going to clean this like jalopy stuff off right here and throw it down there, and maybe you can give me that cover. I'll put the 4 bolts on, and that way we don't have to walk on it afterwards.
Okay, I like that idea.
Alrighty.
Once it's done kind of thing?
Yeah, and that and the roof will stay white. It won't be dirty.
All right. Let me go get that hickey-do.
Alrighty.
Going it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the right way of doing this.
You're doing a fine job, love.
3 points of contact, honey. 3 points of contact.
I love your toupee. Boing.
Atta girl. Thicker and heavier. That's how we roll.
Okay. Put that down there.
I got this thing.
Don't touch me with that because I know how your record is. You like to wear everything.
Oh, easy. Daggone.
Woohoo! I got it.
That's the sound plastic makes when it breaks, honey. Daggone. Okay, let me get the hardware.
Looks just fine. Look at my sock. Look.
That's something wrong with that.
Boink.
Looks like it should have eyeballs on it.
They look so dirty, like I've been like running out in the woods.
Little sock fella.
Watch the bottom spin. You'll be like,
Look how fancy your roof looks now.
I know, it looks lovely, right?
That's something.
Yeah.
Look what we can do.
Okay.
We can take them black plastic garbage bags off the ceiling now.
Boink. I kind of like my feet getting stuck to the floor. It's starting to grow on me.
It's pretty awesome.
I know. Look at that.
Okay, well, it was my job, but you go ahead and do it if you want to.
Listen, I ain't got all day for you to sit there and go get a drink and get a candy bar. Okay, here you go.
Need my nutrition.
Hey, did we get all the way down there?
Sure did.
You sure? Looking discolored. Okay.
Well, I guess I could get this hickey doodle and put it on, huh?
Yeah. Bling.
Cool looking little hood scoop here.
I know, covering up our dirty mess over there.
Yes, ma'am. Look at that. It's all lined up. Probably got the wrong screws,
Is that the direction it goes in?
I would say. Taper out front, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Windjammer.
I was trying to find out where the tongue's at.
These screws I got are the wrong ones. This is going to take a while.
You ain't afraid to force her.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, honey. That looks really, really nice.
Looks like somebody else's camper now, doesn't it?
I know. Almost makes you feel guilty whenever we pull in the camping ground
Oh,
for our
a bug
banners.
just landed right on my face. What is it?
Oh, what is it? I couldn't tell. Doesn't this remind you of the time we went up Benner's and you felt guilty because we were the only ones who had like the oldest camper there? You were like, ours is so old and everybody else is so brand new.
I don't feel guilt. I felt guilty whenever we were working on the awning and beating it with a hatchet while everybody's trying to like relax.
Yeah, it took about 10-15 minutes for you to bang that thing straight and it hasn't been
Yeah.
out since.
The awning poles are a little bent, you know, so they don't like to move so well.
And we sleep until exactly closing time because we get our definitely
we get
time in.
we get every inch of our allotted time. But
Exactly.
yeah, we had to beat that back into submission and get it back on. The camper was about 5 minutes from just driving down the road with the awning sticking out.
I mean, if it's broke, why not let it be broke, right?
Right. All right, let's get down. Let's get outside where it's cooler.
Well, you'd like to say the worst part's over with, ain't you?
Well, yeah, we just keep piling the work up, you know, come in for some seconds. And I figure while like this is wet up here, I can get up here high and I can still smear it with my hands. And I already got into it once. Yeah.
Should we recoat that where you put your hands at?
Dang it. Anyhow, we got to get this off of here because like it's kind of complicated for me. I don't know how to operate it, and there's triangle shapes, and I bent the crap out of it trying to put it back in. So I got to take this off, try to straighten it up so we can use our awning again.
We were newbies.
So we're going to try to take this off. We're going to try to suspend this with a piece of steel and I hope it don't fall on the ground while we're trying to straighten this. All right, well the bottom's got a little clippy doo-doo on it. That comes right off real easy. There was a bird nest here with a hole in the bottom of it, and there's some mucky, sticky, squishy stuff right there. So
Looks like poop.
I'm going to put my hardware right there in that. And I think I take this bolt out and pop this cap off, and I think that this pops up out, but I ain't no technician when it comes to this. So.
Well, it's already broke, so that's probably the worst you can do, right?
Yeah. Well,
It's the worst that can happen.
I can drop this and
No, it's not.
knock us both off the ladder and rip holes in it. If you want me to. Ooh, it feels pretty heavy. Oh, that's heavy. What are we going to do when that falls and breaks?
Better not fall and break.
Is it just hard to get out of there, or is it that heavy? I don't know.
Is that like an end cap kind of thing that needs pulled up?
Oh, she's heavy. It's going to jerk me right off the ladder. Mercy sakes. Oh.
Did you break that?
I think I did. Is that twisted? Is that preloaded or something?
Oh, love. How can you make a woman so happy all the time?
I think it's preloaded, maybe.
Well, now what are you going to do? It's probably stuck there now.
Roll up, roll down. Roll up, roll down. I don't know. That thing's spring-loaded. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, boy.
Is that just the weight of it? Oh, no, there's a little roll pin in there. Yeah. Guys, don't take that bolt out of there. Don't do that. Oopsie! Yeah.
Now what you gonna do?
I gotta try to get back in there before this goes brrr, unrolls like a blind, you know?
Love.
I didn't know. I thought it just sat in there.
I would think so too.
I thought this just did all the stuff itself, but I guess it's got to have something holding on. I shouldn't have done it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, dear God.
It could have been ugly, honey. Could have been ugly.
At least we learned something new today, right?
Okay, well,
Where's
the
the bolt you
awning,
took out?
the awning is fine. Okay. It's just fine the way it is. So.
We still got the axe so we can sit there and bang it out.
Yeah, we take the axe with us. We'll be good. Well, hey there. Yet another day, yet another debacle. She's still kind of tacky, sweet mama.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the extreme humidity in here. I'll tell you what'll fix that.
What?
We're gonna wrap this video up and we're gonna take this baby for a ride out in the sunshine. Get some wind blowing on it.
Get some bugs and some texture going on.
Buddy, it is time to put her out on the road. So, let me get down out of here and do a couple of little checks on her and we'll hook her up and off we'll go.
Alrighty then.